So, I have an English project. Everybody already knows that, but welcome to the podcast. Whoa, yeah. Editor Ready here. Also, yes, I know the entire video is in landscape and this is going to be in portrait, but you can deal with that. Sorry the audio is kind of crunchy. I had my fan going and it gets unreasonably hot in that room, and I'm not going to fix that. So, this is due, I think, today. It might be 1 a.m. Oh, no, it's only 11. Oh. I've still been doing this. Anyways, the audio is crunchy. Deal with it. I forgot to mention this in the other I forgot to mention this in the other editability little video moment we had going on over there. The KineMaster logo will be there the whole time. I'm not paying for premium. I'm broke and I don't have a job. But we did apply to some jobs, so hopefully we hear back soon. I'll keep you updated. No, I won't. But we're just gonna have to deal with that. So, she kills monsters by... I'm gonna butcher the frick out of that. I can't curse in there.
No.
She Kills Monsters is a play set in Athens, Ohio in the year 1995, where our main character, Agnes, is described as average. Average height, average build, average everything. And her sister, Tilly, plays D&D and is a lesbian, but we don't know that yet. So, all of Agnes's family die in a car crash the night of her graduation. And so she's like, oh, that's not very slay. 0 slays out of 5. So she goes and she meets this guy named Chuck, who apparently is the only other person in Ohio who plays D&D who isn't one of Tilly's friends. Kinda sketch. So she goes, hey Chuck, they have a really awkward, really funny conversation. His last name is Biggs, and that's a running joke, and it's exactly what you would think it is. So, they play D&D, and she learns all of these things about her sister, and she gets to see her sister again, and it's slipping back between the real world and the D&D world. She figures out Tilly's gay. She figures out everyone in this world is gay because Tilly made them gay. She finds out that all of these people in the campaign are real people. We meet this guy named Steve. He dies a lot. She's like, oh wow, these are all real people. She meets these people, and the entire time, her boyfriend is like, you're cheating on me. And she's like, ew, with a high schooler. Yuck. Also, Agnes is an English teacher. She's an English 3 teacher. She has her friend named Vera, who's the school therapist, who sucks at her job. School therapist, school counselor, who sucks at her job. And the entire time, she's playing D&D and moving out of her house to go live with her boyfriend. So it's this whole thing of her never having time for anything. And so by the end of it, after she's killed all of the 3 bosses to get to the final boss, she finds out that her sister, Tilly, was the final boss the whole time. Hashtag blindside, am I right? So, she's like, oh my jeepers, I have to kill my sister? I literally just killed my boyfriend. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. She kills her boyfriend, the gelatinous jello mold. You're literally kidding me, right, Brady? Gelatinous jello mold? I said the words in the same sentence. Gelatinous jello mold. Ugh. It's a really long story, and I promise you we don't have time for it. She's like, oh, I gotta kill my sister, and she does that thing that Kevin McAllister did in Home Alone, where she's like, I'm not afraid of you
Do you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
And so she kills her sister, who's a 3-headed dragon. 'Cause she kills monsters. I am comedy. Anyways, so she kills it, And then she goes through this whole thing, and now she plays D&D with her queer little sister's friends. And she's like, yay, happy ending. My sister died, but now I play D&D, which, go you, I guess. Like, great for you. And so that's She Kills Monsters. She did kill monsters. So, what can we take away from this story? A, appreciate your family before they get into a car accident. Kill your boyfriend if he turns into a Jell-O mold. And it's okay to cry at the end of a book. I almost cried. I didn't, though. So, it gets points for tears. A little background on She Kills Monsters. The author is queer and Asian. So, points for that. Lesbians. Points for lesbians. It's like a thing. So, yeah, there's some little additional things that don't really belong in the summary, but are fun points. So, Tilly's girlfriend in the thing is named Lily. And it turns out Lily's in the closet. #blindside. There are 2 evil demon cheerleaders who kill everyone. Their names are Evil Gabby and Evil Tina. And you can tell she's evil because she spells her name Gabby, Gabbi. And then there's Tina. And have you ever met a nice Tina? Like, okay, we get it. You won season 2 of Survivor. Pipe down, Missy. Yeah, and they're evil cheerleader succubi. Fun point. There's a gay demon. There's a gay demon. I mean, really, what else do you want? There's Chuck. All my homies hate Chuck, okay? We hate Chuck. If you like Chuck, you can leave. The door is right there. There's a window over there. Pick one, leave. You know, yeah. And the narrator's funny sometimes, I guess. And she has a boyfriend who becomes her husband, who then impregnates her. So, that's a really weird way to say it. That's a really weird way to say they have a kid by the end of it. And we don't see the kid, but it tells us they have a kid at the end of the book. So, and the cover art's really cool. I'll find a picture of that. So, I need to pad out the runtime. What's really sad is that I didn't. And now I have too much pride to admit when I make a mistake. Actually, no, I don't. I made a mistake. Please, someone save me. So, there are a total of 13 characters. Certain people double up in the, D&D world, but they're basically the same person, so you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. At least you're in the play. So, we're going to start at number 14. Yes, number 14. I heard myself when I said 13. So, number 14 is Chuck. I hate Chuck. I'm going to make t-shirts. I don't like him. He is annoying. I don't like him. At number 13, we have the dead parents. Just to emphasize the fact that I don't like Chuck. The dead parents are not characters. They're not in the play. They don't have lines. They really don't affect the story all that much. I just hate Chuck, and that's why the dead parents are here. At number 12, we have Farrah the Fairy. Farrah the Fairy is the first boss that they fight, and she's kind of like someone we know, whose name starts with a B and ends in a Rady. I wonder who. I'm not gonna lie. And I imagine her to have this really high-pitched voice, and I'm not vibing with her. I'm really not. She's not bad, but she's not great, and she's not better than number 11 and number 10, who, number 11 is Evil Gabby, because we've been over this. I don't like the way she spells her name. Why is it Gabbi? We get it. You're homophobic. Move on. And number 10, Evil Tina. Same person. There's no point for you to exist. We get it. You're hot. Go show someone else your boobies. Move on. And number 9, we have Steve. I like Steve. Personally, there's just not enough Steve to warrant number 1. At number 8, we have Kelly/Calliope. She's just kind of there. She's just kind of there. She's kind of boring in GL. She's definitely Isaac from Heartstopper. he's the one reading the book, Kelly's the one reading the book. You know, like, Kelly's, like, the person who sits in the corner and, like, wants to roll low initiative so she doesn't have to do anything. And number 7, we have the narrator. Narrators just don't do much. She's there at the beginning of the show, and then they're there at the end of the show. Because they're a narrator. And number 6, we have Miles. He's kind of annoying. But I imagine Miles as, like, hot. So that's why he's up here. That's why he's number 6. That's why he's finale night. Number 5, we have Lily/Lilith. Lesbian! Let's go lesbians! Lilith, yeah. I imagine as Lilith as hot, too. And, like, hot people deserve... Like, hot people are, like, hot is a mindset, and she has the hot mindset, you know? Like, she deserves the world. And number 4, we have Orcus/Ronnie. Gay demon moment. He's funny. He's very apathetic. I also imagine him as hot. But, like, that's just the daddy issues. At number 3, you have Tilly. Tilly is, like, low-key kind of boring. Okay, like, hear me out. Hear me out. Like, she, like, provides for the story and is the motivation for the character, but, like, could we write a play about just Tilly? And she has her moments. Yeah, she's number 3. At number 2, we have Agnes. Agnes is giving us all of the Legally Blonde energy we could ever need. Years before Miss Witherspoon, Miss Reese Witherspoon got the part, and the gays come for my wig. They're like, you don't know who Reese Witherspoon is. You forgot. You're not gay. We're taking your gay privileges. Actually, dun, 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 dun. They, like, see, I don't deserve this anymore. You have to take it down. We have to get it down. Okay, so prepare for this to crash and burn and go really bad. Okay, with this, I don't see this ending. Anyways. Oh, wow, okay. I love danger. Trisha Paytas. Oh my god. How is this more... I'm gonna die, like... Do it for the vine, honestly, do it for the vine. Okay, oh wow, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die, like, this is literally... Do it for the vine. I don't get to be gay anymore. I forgot who Reese Witherspoon is. Get me off of death trap. Gay has been revoked. We don't get this anymore. We don't deserve this. We don't deserve to be gay anymore. Anyways. At number 1, we have Vera. Best character, carries the cast, is funny, is bad at her job, but slays the whole time. So, yeah. It's me again. I know you missed me. So, I'm gonna say a lot. There was another video before this. I, however, cut it because I was running out of time. So, I don't know why I'm doing this, and I don't know why I'm still talking, and so now I'm gonna talk fast. So, basically... Okay, you know what, screw it. So, I said something, but that video's dumb and I can't use it. So, yeah. I said something before this. I rolled a d20. It was 20. I really don't care. Slay. I'm ranking it out of d20s. So, if you get confused, that's why. Because I'm bad at my job. I would, however, give it an 18 out of 19. 18 out of 19? 18 out of 20. I would give it an 18 out of 20 because, A, lesbians. There's a reason behind that. I feel like so often in media, it's just like gay men who get portrayed. And we very rarely see something very mainstream about lesbians. Or at least very rarely piped to my Netflix about lesbians. It's a lot of gay men in media. And it's like, go be gay, but like, unless you're a woman, because that's weird. That's really gross. And it's so rare that it's like lesbian women take like front first. And it usually just gets overshot by gay men. So lesbians is one. Number 2, it has characters that I do enjoy. And as much as I hated on Chuck, he's a character. And he has character traits. And nothing he does seems out of character. Like, I do thoroughly enjoy all of the characters. Even Chuck. Number 3, the story is compelling and it's really easy to read. It's nothing that's like too stage direction heavy. That's a big problem with a lot of plays where it's like they literally tell you exactly like where you're supposed to move, and it's like, why are you telling me this? In this, it's just like, here's what the set looks like. Maybe you could play this song. Maybe, you know? It's just a whole bunch of, you could do this. And that's just really freeing as someone who gets director brain sometimes, who it's like, ooh, I think I know what I'm doing. And to not have it lock you in a box and be like, this is what everything has to look like. We stand. Number 4 is D&D. And not everything is about you, Stranger Things. Like, not everything is about you. This came out in 2011, so it was ahead of its time because lesbians. It was ahead of its time because Stranger Things. It was ahead of its time because I don't know why. Another reason. But it was ahead of its time, okay? I think. I don't know, was it? When did gay people allowed? When were we invented?
When PIN required to sign in. Okay, well, if you go to the PIN page, I can help you out here.
Let me look it up. When were gay people invented? Archaeologists in the Czech Republic have unearthed the grave of what may be the remains of the oldest known homosexual or transgender men. The prehistoric body dates to the Copper Age, or 2900, or to 2500 years ago, and was buried in the manner that was typically reserved for a woman. So they've been homophobic the whole time. God made you a woman, so we're gonna bury you as such. Also, this study was on April 7th, 2011. So technically, if you think about it, gay people were invented in 2011. So that's right. I was right. Gay people were invented in 2011. I mainly just complained about Chuck, and I did the assignment, Miss Coleman. I'm really sorry. This was kind of bad. I'm also a little sniffly. So I probably sound pretty bad. I guess I'm not gay anymore. I like women now. You know, Reese Witherspoon, what do we take away from this experience? Let's recap. You have to know Reese Witherspoon to be gay. Lesbians, gay demons. Brady isn't gay anymore. Spread the word. And gay people were invented in 2011. So if you were gay before 2011, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. That's a lie. Don't lie to us. You were not, because gay people were invented in 2011. So, yeah, that's She Kills Monsters. I would recommend reading She Kills Monsters because I definitely did not help you. It's really a lot better than it sounds. Good night. Okay, I really just didn't film an outro. So, here we go. Thank you for watching this, Miss Coleman. I'm really sorry if I play this in second period or maybe first period. I'm really sorry, Chris, Katie, Alex, and Jaden, that I made you say, and Max. I feel really bad for Max if he had to watch this. I'm sorry, Caleb. I know you don't like rainbows. Sienna, deal with it. Alejandro, you deserve this. Chloe, don't take my spoons. Cody, go ahead and write all 4 letters on your arm right now. So yeah, that was She Kills Monsters. Thank you for watching. If you did watch, if you didn't, I completely understand. This was a mess. So, good night. Mwah. I still have to upload this. Oh god, that's gonna take forever. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm not editing that one. I know I'm done. I'm going to bed. Peace.